Can I get this? Now let's see if I can get this where we're looking. Hey, good angles, good angles. Let's see what we can do here. Good angles. Teresa, how are you? How you doing? Okay. Okay, here we are. So, nice to see everybody. What's going on? Well, I think we're seeing a continuation of the anxiety and the suspicion and the anger that we've been seeing. Oh, thank you. Actually, those I think you're looking at. You're looking at. Those are candles. I have a huge. Let's see if we can do it here. I am so not good with this. Hey, Barbara. I have a huge deer rack. Let me try this one here. Over my. There you go. There. Isn't that nice? And then, hey, Sean. Over there, I've got a human skull. That's Mary. She's from China. She's in that case. And I've got some other miscellaneous. Pretty. That's nice to not be talking into the YouTube. Hi, Lisa. Okay. I'm not good at this at all. I need a camera person. Anyway, yeah. Getting ready to do some painting of my apartment as well. That's my big thing. Ah, yes. Oh, God knows what I have. Okay. Yeah. All right. So anyways, hey, Debbie. All right. So anxiety through the roof for a lot of readers, psychics, suspicion, a lot of doubt. And I'm looking at the astrology of the time, and yep, it's looking that way. I will look more at the astrology next week, going into the full moon where we have a stellium in Taurus, and Pluto is going to be going stationary and then direct, and stationary and then retrograde, but a heavy influence, heavy energy there. And yeah, it's been a little tense. People are feeling the tension. Anybody want to chime in on that? Anybody who's getting anything a little less vague in terms of a direction? I know people are getting their vaccines, and some of us are skeptical. Others are not. Did know someone I actually do know got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine a month ago and has been very, very sick ever since. 27 years old, very healthy female. No pre-existing conditions, very, very sick. But then again, it was taken off the market, right? Right. Except they're still shipping it out to some states. That's the kind of shit that will make you suspicious. Let's just say that. What else is going on? You know what I love right now? It's an interesting time. It is really like the best of times. It is the worst of times. For some people, they're exiting this earth. We're seeing pets die. We're still seeing more of that on a dime, things switching up. I don't think much about the vaccine, but I also think people need to make their own decisions about it. But like I said, I'm answering someone's comment here. Yeah, I know somebody who got really sick off the Johnson & Johnson, got taken off the market, but that doesn't help that person who's 27 years old and was very healthy. So things are changing on a dime, but also for the good. People who thought they'd never find somebody, people who thought that this would never happen, they're closing on houses. Just really good stuff is happening, and it's happening, bam! Like that's how fast things are. Like 1 minute you're in the dumps, the next minute, bam! Things are really great, and I love that. Like that's really good stuff. In terms of the spirit world, Penny is commenting that it seems more settled. I'm going to say yes. I'm not hearing about a lot of stuff. I usually get more than a handful of people coming in with active homes, or but you know what I like, again, people are becoming more educated. Maybe it's because I've been in business now. Yes, yesterday was 14 years in business, 10 years in Monroe. almost 4 years in Derby. Can't believe it's been 4 years. And laughing at people here, the comments. But anyway, yeah, they're coming in more educated. I can say that after 14 years, and also more comfortable with it. Like they're not convinced there's demons. You know, they're not buying in some of the stuff that I'm going to be talking more about in the May newsletter. Thank you, Juliana. Hey guys, can you stop, please? Hey, there's a better knowledge base of like what sage can and cannot do. No, it doesn't kill demons, you know, but it lifts energy. It lifts and clears heavy energy. Hey Karen. Hey guys, it's Jay. How are ya? Pam, oh my gosh. So there's Pam, and Teresa is like 6 people above you there, Pam. Hey, Nellie. Noah, come here. Come here. Stop. 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 Come here. Come on. Come up. Come up. Stop. Please stop. Don't torture her. The shop has been incredibly busy. It just keeps getting busier. People are, I don't know, they're shopping. They're buying things to make themselves feel good. They're not coming in with a mission. You know, like, oh, I got to have a hematite ring. Oh, I need tourmaline. You know, it's more of a, yeah, get some candles and see what's up, you know. And books are selling. Books are so selling. It's so exciting because for so long, people weren't buying books. And now there's all these micro publishers that I'm getting into. And it's awesome because there's really good stuff, new formats, new information, some really exciting books by some really good new authors. So it's a change of the for a while everything was just recycled. I mean, just the same old, it's just like different covers on the same book basically. And that's changed out. I'm excited about that. So, and I love seeing some of my friends, people I know in the community who are writing some really good books, and I'm thrilled to be carrying those books. So that's been a positive. People are getting more whimsical. They want fun. They're tired of being depressed. They're tired of grimness. They are absolutely nesting. Post the shutdown for COVID, they still want their homes to be sanctuaries, and they don't want. Well, we were seeing it. We're seeing the whole Joanna Gaines, that whole formula for your house to be flipped. People are like, I don't want my house to look like it's gonna be flipped. I want to look like I live here. I want to be surrounded by things I love and pretty things. So now we're seeing this bohemian maximalism that is just so much fun. And of course, I spend a lot of time on Pinterest and more time because I'm really enjoying a little less time on social media. I've got somebody new doing my Instagram and probably doing some TikTok stuff, but I'm really excited about this. Another young woman, young, she's a teenager. I love hiring the really, hey, I love hiring the high school kids to do work around the shop, and whenever I can, I do. And I get a really new creative energy going that way too. Haven't given up on the Young Witches Club, guys. We just got to lift the mask mandate. Everyone's asking about it. When they lift the mask mandate, we'll start filming. When they lift the mask mandate, we will be doing the public aspects. We're planning on them. We're making those plans, and so we just roll them out as soon as they lift the mask. We don't have to worry about. We don't want to be any part of a spreader event. So that's a big deal to me. Okay, guys, rude. Hey, Nellie, come here. Why don't you come here, Nellie? Nope. Okay, you gotta stop now. You gotta stop now, buddy. You gotta stop. You understand me? You wanna say hi? Oh, how you doing? All right. You're all excited. Yes, you are. You all excited? Okay. But the animals are really affectionate, and you know, I'm going to say yes. A certain amount of settling has occurred, but there's also that sense of what's next. So I don't know. That's where I got to leave it. I'm doing a lot of buying, and then we're doing a lot of selling, and I'm loving the energy of people who are coming in. I mean, it's new people. I was late today because I was again signing all these people into the newsletter. It's probably between 10 and 15 names a day of people new to the shop. Thank you. He's a basset hound. You say hi? Can you say hi, Noah? Look at these ears. Look at these ears. 10 to 15 new people signing up for the newsletter just in the shop, never mind the ones that are signing up at home, off the website. So yeah, it's a lot of new people. It's a lot of new faces. And I'm really pleased with the level of base knowledge people are coming in with. That I don't get that whole, well, thank God, the baby witch craze is over. People aren't coming in introducing themselves as baby witches anymore. But they have a working knowledge. So they've done some reading. It's good. It's really good. All right. So anyway, anybody have any questions? Anybody they want to ask when we launch into Tarotscopes? Because I don't want to keep repeating myself, and I don't know. I'm pretty happy. I've been doing some readings that have made me pretty happy this week. I mean, my favorite. I love when people who've been trying to get pregnant, have babies, or get people were thinking they never meet somebody. I mean, that's the best. So, yeah, you're right about that. People are I'm trying to get the right words. People come in, and I hear this too. You're right. I hear this probably every couple of days. Someone comes in and says, you know what, I just don't care anymore. I want to do what I want to do. And I told my mother, this is what I believe, or I was raised this way, but I don't believe that anymore. And it's not even an apology, and it's also not bashing back, which I also don't like. And it used to happen, where it was pagans bashing Christians, and I'm like, we don't, two wrongs don't make a right. Let's not do that. Let's not bash back. Let's just be better. Let's take the high road on this. And that's usually a good idea to take the high road, But guys, Noah, what are you doing to her? She's obviously losing her mind. Stop. Okay? Just stop and leave her alone, buddy. She's cranky. She's getting old. Okay? Can you stop? What you gonna eat? I put a bowl of food up for you. Go eat. All right. So yes, I think too, people are coming to their own conclusions, hence the sales of books. They're just like, I'm buying the books, and used to be people hid the books like they made a drug deal. They were stuffing them in their purses, or it's, where can I go to read this book? People were afraid to bring books home, and it's like, are you kidding me? And now it's like, they're showing me their altars. Which today someone showed me the most beautiful apothecary that they put together in the corner of a room that just, and she was like, my husband is like, I don't believe what you believe, but I'll support you because it's obviously making you happy, and so it's all good. It's all good stuff. People don't have to believe what you believe. They just need to not get in your way. And, they need to not belittle you or they need to not get in your way. They need to let you believe what you're going to believe. And hopefully when two people believe different things, they bring something more to the table to talk about. That makes life interesting. Hey, Greta. All right, guys, so that's it. I'm trying to think in the readings. Yeah, I saw a lot of Aquarians this week, I got to say, which is a little different. I always say Aquarians and Scorpios are the two signs that when I see a lot of them, I wonder what's up. I think Saturn being in the sign of Aquarius, a lot of Aquarians are feeling pressure that they never felt before. Big pressure, which is not, pressure to get things done. And Aquarians are pretty industrious, but it's a pressure. But they don't really go for readings. Scorpios prefer to keep their secrets to themselves, so they come in when they really have nothing left that they can possibly pull from to get some answers, and they'll come for a reading. And Aquarius finds it all very fascinating, but I always say Aquarians live in the fear that they're going to get a reading and it's going to be like, oh, I see what's going on, blah, 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 yeah, this and that. And it can all be fixed. You just have to do it, man. The minute they hear those words, you have to. It's like they click off. And every Aquarius should wear a t-shirt that says, you can't tell me what to do. I've never met an Aquarius yet that could tolerate it. Ask nicely, they'll give you a kidney. But you put pressure, you give ultimatums, that's how you lose an Aquarius. You know, you lose an Aquarius by giving them ultimatums. They don't deal with those very well at all. Don't tell them they have to do something. Ask. They'll usually help you out. They'll usually meet you halfway. You start telling them they have to do something and look at the back of their head as they're walking out the door. Hey, Aaron, how are you? So anyway, that's what's going on. Lots of people, busy shop, lots of sales, selling books. I don't know, people doing their research, their studies, coming in like with a nice working knowledge of whatever, whether it's astrology or numerology or energy work or witchcraft, doesn't matter. They're coming in and they seem to have a nice working base, which I love. Hey, Kathleen. Yes, Penny, that is true. They make great team captains. They make great. Well, Abraham Lincoln was a Aquarius, and certainly he changed the course of the nation. Aquarius, generally speaking, want fair play. They rule the house of brotherly love, the 10th house. It's also the house of the visionary, but the rebel, and also the revolutionary. Hey, Rita. So, basically Aquarius wants a fair playing field. What's good for one is good for all. That's where Aquarius stands. Humanitarian efforts, friendships, work by committee. Let's all work together, get it cleaned up. Let's all work together, make this right. But if you're not going to make it right, if you're not going to work together, they're not afraid to throw down. That's Aquarius. Okay, then we're going to have a revolution on our hands. Either way, things are going to change. I like Aquarius too. They're some of my favorite people. Excuse me, Karen. I'm not shocked that you're an Aquarius. Okay, and there's always drama in the bigger witch world. I always sit back and kind of sip my tea and watch. Watch what's going on in Salem and New Orleans, and what have you. Kind of keep my distance in Connecticut and just kind of stand back and watch the feathers fly, watch the feathers and fur fly. So there's always some new drama. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna throw cards, okay? And I think we'll start with Aries. I'll work Aries to Pisces. So I do a 6-card spread for you that are new. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the first card up of the pyramid is the situation. The next 2 cards speak to what's directly in front. And the following 3 cards are kind of the outcome cards. I might throw an extra card or 2. But I always say I'll tell you what card I'm seeing. Hey, Rapid. I think drama's for people who don't have enough going on in their life. That's the thing with drama. But it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch now. Come on, it's like a soap opera come to life. There's nothing wrong with that. Good to hear from you, my dear. So let's see. What was I going to say? Right. So I'll tell you what cards I'm seeing, how I'm reversed, upright, and then if you want at home to throw your tarot cards in that same pattern, see how you decipher, see how you discern the cards. Okay? So I'm starting with Aries. All right? I'm very conscious of a screen because the first week I did this with the two different screens, YouTube and Facebook, I was way over here in the corner in YouTube. It was very weird. So I think I'm in the middle of the screen here, and I'm Here, I'm trying to get it where I'm not looking at some weird angles either. Here we, yeah. Stick at the side of my head. Okay, Aries, the first card up is the Wheel of Fortune upright. It's great. We have the Two of Coins, the Knight of Coins, we have the Three of Swords reversed, the Fool reversed, and the Six of Swords reversed. What does that mean? Well, the first card is the Wheel of Fortune, and most Aries are always ready to go. It is Aries season, after all. I mean, it's big Aries energy. We're moving into Taurus quickly, but I cannot believe how fast April's going by. But here we see Aries revving up that motor, ready to go. Two of Coins, Knight of Coins. Well, the Knight of Coins is great because that's money coming in. Two of Coins, there's some money juggling going on, but I'm seeing income coming in. I'm seeing that getting rectified. What I'm seeing some struggles with though is bigger move stuff. I think Aries is feeling a little bit of a chokehold there as it wants to make big moves, and Aries can struggle with the details. Sometimes they don't always the methodical work, and I want to say this is where this next step is becoming a hang up here. What you want to do. We've talked about this for a while with Aries. For a long time, it was a lot of frustration. Aries, I think, has identified what they want to do, where the revenue source can be, and but now we see Three of Swords reversed, the Fool reversed, the Six of Swords reversed. It ain't moving forward right now. Okay. Now the Six of Swords upright can be relocation, big move, literally physical move. It's reversed. Not now. The Fool reversed is saying take a second look. Take a second look at what you want to do here. You might be missing something in your haste. That's a sad Aries trademark sometimes. And the Three of Swords is anxiety. It could be your own anxiety holding you back, Aries. I mean, but I think there's a couple of steps you might be missing, I think, before you can really make that big move forward. Okay? I'll throw one more card for Aries because it is your time. The Two of Wands reversed. Lack of support. Okay, the Two of Wands upright is that job that drops into your lap, that opportunity that just, hey, we need somebody to come work for us, or I got exactly what you're looking for, but it's reversed. It's a lack of support coming through. And I'm going to say whatever you're trying to do, Aries, you can't do by yourself. That's always a frustration. This is not something that you can just, everyone needs a team. We all need a team. I always say with Talisman and Cauldron, it's not the Laura show. There are other readers. There are other people. God knows I rely heavily on China. This is my new little Grace here who's coming in the shop and being such a big help. She's measuring out herbs and she's stamping things, and I'm handing over the Instagram, and it's all good. You need a team. Take it from somebody who came close to having adrenal burnout. I was in adrenal fatigue about a year ago, working 14-hour days. You need a team. Okay, you can't do it all by yourself. So, Aries, just take a breath. It's okay. You're going in the right direction. Just gotta dial it back a little bit. Unfortunately, Aries hates hearing that. All right, haste makes waste. Yeah, it can. It can. So, Taurus, well, the world. First card up. We have the Six of Wands reversed. We have the Star reversed. The King of Wands reversed. The Three of Wands upright. And Temperance reversed. How do I read these cards? Well, the world. Just like with Aries and that first card up, which was the Wheel of Fortune moving forward, the world's another great card in terms of change of world. Big plans, big life changes, right? The world changing, but in a good way. We see the Six of Wands reverse, the Star reverse. And I always say this too, when the signs are conjunct, like next to each other, we often see very similar readings. There's a little different. So again, we see this idea of the Six of Wands reversed, lack of forward motion, lack of promotion, okay? Star reverse is a sense of disappointment, loss of hope. In this case, we see the King of Wands reversed, which is workaholic energy, the Three of Wands, which is education, and this idea of Temperance reverse. So in this case, where we know Aries, there might be some steps missing before you can move forward. In the case of Taurus, again, a good plan, the world, but the idea of that maybe there's more education necessary, before you can move this forward. I see this a lot. This is all about career too, by the way. This isn't about relationship. Wands. This is work stuff. Same as for Aries. A lot of times people have these great ideas to start businesses, and I'll say to them, shut up, China. You have to dial back sometimes. Anyway, I've seen some of your temper tantrums, so I know. I'm realizing I've seen 11. It's not good. Things break at 11. Okay, but anyways, and axes and swords and knives are thrown. So, hey Barbara, how are you? But anyways, getting back to Taurus. Great plans, and I'll say, do you have your business plan, written up? Do you have your tax stuff done? You're like, well, no, okay, you need to research that. You need to do phone calls, and they'll help you. The state's amazing. You really can get the information. You can get a business license very quickly. They want to put you in business. They really do. They want the taxes. They want the revenues. So they are really excited to get you going, and they will help you. Okay, the Small Business Bureau is very helpful, and they are right there on the phones waiting for you. So don't hesitate. And that part of it isn't the expensive part. But a lot of people dive into like an LLC when they don't need an LLC. They just need a sole proprietorship. I was a sole proprietorship for many years. If you don't own a home and you don't need an LLC. You don't. It's expensive. It costs money every year. It's more money to set up. It's a lot more work to set up. You just need a sole proprietorship. If you're doing something out of your home or something small, or even a small shop, okay? So there's that sort of thing. That's where, you might want to save some money. I know I saved somebody a lot of money not too long ago when we were talking about, in a reading, the business that she was setting up. And yeah, she did dial that way back, I have to say. So with Taurus, I'm going to say again, you got great plans. My nose is itching crazy. I'm going to go to a fight. Ooh, I'm going to go to a fight. My nose is itching. It's an Irish thing. So I'm ready for a fight too. I can get into a fight. I'm in that mood. So yeah, Taurus, more education, a little more reading, a little more research. Okay. All right, Gemini. And a lot of Geminis in the shop too, as I think about it too. A lot of Geminis. So, but they seem to thrive on chaos a little more than the rest of us do. Geminis, amazingly adaptable people. All right, Barbara, I love hearing that. That's cool. I love the way these things, but things are changing on a dime, like I said, and was agreed upon. We're seeing those switching it up fast. Don't blink. Here comes another change. Okay. Gemini, we start off with the Queen of Swords reversed, the Moon reversed, the Seven of Cups, the Magician, Strength reversed, Knight of Wands. Okay. Okay. So, it's like I'm playing a very weird game of poker here, very strange. Are you, Lisa? All right. The first card up for Gemini is the Queen of Swords reversed. That's a female who's difficult. I do not like the word bitch. That's a female dog, and women aren't dogs. But many readers call the Queen of Swords the bitch card. That's okay when she's upright, because she's a boss bitch. She's an honest one. But when she's reversed, that's a manipulative, vindictive female. Swords are air, air is thought. And that's twisted thoughts. The King of Swords reversed is often a bully, someone who's mean with their words. And the Queen of Swords reversed is that manipulative female, that narcissistic, that's like a narcissistic card, that King and Queen of Swords. And here we got this very difficult female leading it off for Gemini. Now it can also be, just to be clear, a female who's dealing with dementia, because again, it's thoughts, okay? It's brain stuff. The Moon reversed, things being revealed. What's being revealed? Well, the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups can be an addiction card. Not sure what you want, not sure what's going on. It often can speak to mental health issues as well. You may find that somebody that you suspected had mental health issues or suspected was having dementia is actually there. The Magician, Strength reversed, Knight of Wands. I also want to think possibly you work with someone like that. And I really want to believe with these cards, if you do work with someone like that, and I've seen a lot of that this week, where people who were really awful in the workplace, really destructive, are losing their jobs. They're being caught out. They're being identified, and they're losing their jobs. People who are doing some really awful things. That could speak to these cards too. This idea of the Magician, Strength reversed, and the Knight of Wands. It's like, nope, out with the old, in with the new. New opportunities. Someone, they're out, you're in. So hey, Leslie, how are ya? So for you, Gemini, if you're dealing with someone difficult, their days may be numbered. If you're dealing with someone you care about who's got dementia or mental health issues, again, these cards would indicate the identification, the correct diagnosis, and moving forward with treatment. Again, with addiction, same thing. If they've been hiding an addiction, not for much longer. And again, with the Magician card here, at Knight of Wands, that's moving forward with treatment. Okay? That's what I'm getting. All right? But if someone's been doing something they shouldn't be doing, not much longer. Things are not going to be hidden much longer. Now, I always say this. Does that mean that every Gemini has a vindictive female in their life who's either an addict or has dementia? No, it does not. But give it a minute. Is there someone you're close to that's dealing with that? Is there somebody that you're close to whose mother is, she's like, oh, mom's been forgetting stuff a lot lately, or, oh, I've got this lady, my boss is just, wow, she's worse than ever. Well, maybe not for too much longer. Okay. All right. Cancer. Okay, Cancer. We have the Three of Coins reversed. Okay. We have the King of Coins and the Judgment card, the Seven of Swords reversed, the Page of Wands upright, and the Nine of Coins reversed. How does this speak to me? Well, the Three of Coins reversed is never a great card because it's money not coming in. It's money I've been counting on not showing up. Cancer. But what I am seeing is work opportunity with this King of Coins and this Judgment card coming through. Possibly leaving, again, there's always that similarity with the two signs conjunct. Gemini might be dealing with a female that's difficult in the workplace. The Seven of Swords reverse is kind of office gossip, toxic environment. And I'm seeing the possibility of being lifted out of that, Cancer, out of a toxic environment. It may be a lateral move. I'm not sure the money's going to be coming with that move, but it's a more creative and it gets you out of a difficult or a toxic environment. I'm still going to put this on work and not home, because I'm looking at all these wand and coin cards, a lot of coin cards actually. And so that's how I'd read these cards for Cancer. I think opportunities coming up. They may not result in a paycheck getting bigger. not right away, but it is creative. It is a new environment. And again, if it's really toxic at work, maybe it's a new job. Okay, it's a lateral move, but you know what? You're out of that job. And there's room to grow. And I say that because there's literally in these cards room to grow. It's just that for now, it's just new environment. Okay? One more card for Cancer. Yeah, the Four of Wands reversed. I'm going to say again, it's not so much celebrating a promotion as it is a new environment, a new opportunity, a new department, but it's getting you away from toxic behavior or toxic energy. All right? Leo. I was thinking too, I've been doing these Friday Night Lives for like almost 3 years now. I think I've missed like 3 of them, and a couple of them were due to computer issues, but I think I've missed 3 in almost 3 years. Okay, so Leo, we have the first card up is Justice. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Five of Swords, the King of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. Couple things with this Page of Cups card. I'm wondering if some of you are hearing some really good news about colleges and schools for your kids. Real positive stuff. Kids going away, leaving home, Eight of Cups. Love that. That's one thing that just immediately hits me for Leo. Of course, it also could be Leo, themselves. Bringing their kids as they themselves make some changes, and it does speak to move. Nine of Wands and Eight of Cups is advancement and movement. It would be like a transfer / promotion. Nine of Wands I usually read as promotion, as the next step, crossing that bridge, crossing into that next level. And the Eight of Cups is usually leaving home or going home. But all positive. King of Swords is strong communication. Five of Swords is getting outside help with something. Well, that's new job or new school or whatever. We're not doing that without some advising. But I gotta say, the Justice card is signing contracts, is finalizing legal documents, and I would say too, if you are dealing with someone who's incarcerated, it looks like that they might be getting out. That there's some good news coming with that. Okay, so that's Leo. Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Well, we start off with the Five of Cups reversed, the Four of Swords reversed, the Six of Coins. Great stuff. The Ten of Cups, the Death card, and the Five of Wands. How do I read that? Well, the Five of Cups is moving on past whatever failures, whatever was holding you back. You're done crying over spilt milk and you're moving forward. That's Virgo right now. That's the energy. The Four of Swords reversed. Oh, there's some anxiety there. There's something, you don't make those kind of big moves without there being a little anxiety. And it's Virgo. Hello, anxiety. Six of Coins. That's bonus money coming in. That's ironically enough, if you're hoping to get pregnant, that's also a baby coming in. I believe the Six of Coins is a weird card. It is bonus money coins, but they almost always have a baby on the card, and it can be that unexpected pregnancy. Ten of Cups, happy where you're living. That's a real estate card, but it's a home card, and it's emotional happiness. Death and the Five of Wands. There is something or someone, Virgo, that is the same argument or the same situation, and it's playing itself over and over and over. You are done with that shit. you're done, and you're done. If it's a person, you're done. If it's a conversation, you're done. If it's a debate, you're done. And if it's a work problem, oh yeah, you're done. And Virgo can beat a dead horse. So for them to say I'm done, that's a big deal, because they can be petty, and they can keep it going. But this is Virgo saying, nah, no, even I'm done with this shit. Happy at home, moving forward, leaving shit behind, old habits, old ways of thinking, done, gone. Don't have a baby, Sean. Anyways, hey Maxine, how are ya? Oh yay! We just met. Okay, so that's Virgo. Moving on, but good stuff. Happy at home, happy environments. Money coming in. It looks good. Just leaving the trash behind. Libra. Okay. Oh, let me see. Okay. Looking at I'm looking at comments. I'm sorry. It's hard not to. All right. Libra. Well, the first card up, which I love, is the Lovers, and that's God doesn't Libra. What is? Libra rules the house of relationship and partnership. Ace of Wands. The Nine of Swords reversed. The High Priestess reversed. Page of Swords. I'm sorry, the Knight of Swords reversed, and the Eight of Swords reversed. And when I look at these cards, my first reaction is a little different than Virgo, but there's always that similarity. Situation, not so much I'm done with it as we're just done talking about it. You know, we're just not going to talk about it anymore. Okay? There's no fight. There's no argument. We're just not going to talk about it. There's no, I'm not going to ruin a good relationship over this detail, is how I read these cards. And I do see good relationship of the Lovers, the Ace of Wands. Those are great cards. Nine of Swords reversed. I'm done with the anxiety. I'm done worrying about it, you know. And High Priestess reversed. There's no higher meaning. There's nothing to discern here. I don't want to worry about it anymore. Whatever the heck it is, whatever was bothering the relationship, or whatever was troubling the situation, I'm just not gonna fret. I'm not gonna worry about things that I'm not gonna ruin a good thing for a detail. How's that? Okay. Eight of Wands. Well, let's focus on work. My nose is itching and my hair is killing me. I need a haircut. Yeah, pretty much just focus on work. Don't sweat this stuff anymore. Just let it go. I want to think of some examples, but just you know what I'm talking about. Everything is good, and there's this one thing. There's this one aspect of a relationship. Let it go. Let it go. In the big scheme, is it worth breaking up your home? Is it worth breaking up a relationship? Is it worth ruining a committee effort at work over this petty thing? You know what? It's okay to say, you know what? Whatever. Not going to talk about it. Not going to deal with it. You know, it doesn't feel like it's anything so major that it's heartbreaking, or it's just an anxiety thing. And I'll give you a good example. I've got a couple of people I know who are in relationships. They're good relationships. They text every day. They see each other on a routine schedule. They go out. They have fun. They do things. They're happy, but they're not getting the words. You know, they're not getting the commitment words they want to hear. And they're like, oh, I don't know if I can keep going. What do you mean? What is it? Of course you can keep going. They're just not saying it, but they're doing everything. There's nothing you would change, is there? No, but I need to know exactly why. Why do you need to know exactly where you stand? Everything is going well. Just let it ride, you know? You don't need to know. And this is a situation where, you know, it's one thing when, let's say a woman is 38 years old, wants to have a baby, and it's, you know, that's one thing. But this isn't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about there's nobody else you want to be with. This person is meeting all of your needs. They're just not saying the words you need to hear. Let it go. And the same thing with work. You know, if they're treating you fairly, they're paying you fairly, you know, if there's some, let it go. Learn to let some shit go. Right? That's what Libra's got to deal with and doing. And Libra's doing it. Okay? All right. Well, Pisces, I'll let everybody go. I'll let everything go. I don't care. It ain't that big a deal. Except for the money. That's one thing. I've always got my eye on the bottom line. That's, you know, I don't play around with that, the accounting aspect of the business. Anyway. So, and that's, oh, funny. That's my second house of money is in Virgo. So yeah, those details are, I handle that. I'm good with that. I'll do my own taxes. I do my own ordering and my own, yeah, all that stuff. So, Scorpio. Okay. Scorpio, the first card up is the Seven of Wands. The Chariot, the Hangman, the Two of Cups, the Nine of Cups reversed, and the Page of Swords upright. Again, for those of you who've got kids waiting to get into schools, that's that Seven of Wands is usually an education card. Might be some disappointment if you're waiting for a school and not getting positive news about one. Doesn't matter, still going. Things are still going well. But I think there might be some disappointing news with something that there was some hope for. Everything else is moving forward though. And it's not financial. I don't see anything like that happening. It just maybe you're not getting into one of the schools you were hoping for, or maybe your number one school. And holding out for something, and it's not. Don't hold out. It's just go with number two. It's okay. How else do I look at this? Well, let's see. Moving forward, having waited for something that you really want. That's a Hangman card. Everything in agreement, and things are being said. It still feels like education. It still feels like it has something to do with school. It still feels like it has something to do with training, training, education. And it may be you've been waiting for that to get training done, get it finished so you can move on to that next level. There's part of it there too. It is, everything has you moving forward, and it's all being done in its right time. Now I know, Pam, I know. But when I say school, I mean it could be a certificate program. It could be, you know, something very, you know, it doesn't have to be like going back to college for 4 years. It could just be a class. And it could be a class doing something fun. It doesn't have to be work related. And I'm not seeing it necessarily attached to money. I'm seeing it attached to advancement. And given that it's the Hangman, it could be also doing something to help others. This idea of this didn't work out for me, but I'm going to make it work out for other people. That kind of thing. But I can't make this into a bad hand. It's not bad. It's moving forward. It's moving forward in good time. It's hard work and energy and effort being appreciated. That's the nature of the Hangman. It's you know, delayed gratification. I waited for this. Now it's my turn to do what I want to do. And being supported by your partner, being supported by your family, your parents, whatever. But it's your turn. It may not be exactly what you were hoping for. That Nine of Cups reversed again. Maybe you're not going to the school you were hoping to go to. Maybe you're not going to get, let's say, your Reiki mastership from the person you were hoping to. Doesn't mean you're not going to go ahead and get that done. I say Reiki, but you know what I'm saying? Training, education, it really is about learning so you can move forward, learning so you can go to the next level. In the metaphysical world, we know what that feels like too. It takes time to develop the skills to move forward. We call them bump ups. Tina talked about it once. She came in, and you're doing your thing, and all of a sudden, there's something new. She said, I got my first past life, flash in a reading. Never happened before. I started doing medical intuition, which that started about 3-4 years ago, and all of a sudden, I could feel, I could see, I could, which I never did before. Mediumship is like that. You go from, there you go, Reiki mastership. The other way you could look at this, Pam, is it, are you supporting somebody else to do something they should do? Does somebody else that you care about, I love the Two of Cups. That's, best friends. That's, it's a deep, strong friendship. And that could be a love relationship as well, but it's based in friendship. But maybe encouraging someone that you care about to go on and, if they've been holding off on doing something, well, no, I want you to do it. It's your turn now. Maybe you've got a kid who's been home for a couple of years, going to community college. Like, okay, you know what? We're going to get you into your next 2 years and your 4-year degree. Let's get you up there. It could be helping somebody else. It could be. It still has to do with education, though. It really does. There's a learning component here, and having waited for the opportunity. All right. All right. Yeah, the Hangman card's interesting, but it is delayed gratification. It is working for the group. So, all right, Sagittarius. All right, we have the Two of Swords reversed. We have the Hierophant reversed. We have the Five of Coins reversed. The Devil, the Ace of Cups reversed, and the Queen of Cups reversed. Ugh. All right. Well, the Two of Swords reversed. I don't love that card, the first card up. Two of Swords is rocking a hard place. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's reversed. It's choosing rock or hard place. Choosing to be damned. Either way, you're making that choice. It's a hard decision. There's no real easy answer. There's no real winner, but you're making a choice. The Hierophant reversed is ready to get out of a routine. The Hierophant reversed is choosing to be unconventional. Okay? Stuck in a rut. Well, not much longer. I'm done with that shit. Right? And the Five of Coins reversed is financial situation improving. Okay? But it really is thinking outside the box. It really is, okay, what I've been doing isn't working. Time for something new. And Sag is great with that. They're adaptable. The Devil is toxic behavior. The Ace of Wands is absence of love. And the Queen of Cups reversed is very often a depressed, sometimes it's a female who's an alcoholic, but it usually is a depressed female. So how would I read these cards? Well, if you are involved with someone who's got an addiction or a depression, it's recognizing that, okay, well, it can't go along the way it's been. If you're dealing with anxiety or depression or alcoholism, or, okay, it can't go on the way it's going, and I need to try something new. The Devil is always toxic behaviors, is always that, usually addictions. Very often it's addictions. And it's breaking everything apart. The Ace of Cups is not a great card to see reversed. But I will say this: there's no broken hearts here. There's no death here, and there's no divorce or leaving here. What there is this idea of we can't go on the way we've gone on. I suspect these cards have possibly a codependent relationship where the money, is a big part of it. The Five of Coins reversed. I'm not gonna, where two people are gonna be in terrible financial situations, so you're staying together. Could be a roommate situation, could be a love situation. But it is recognizing that something is toxic. It's recognizing that something is wrong, and there's behavior here that's not healthy. And it's addressing it. Okay, it's addressing it in a way that you haven't thought of before. The Hierophant reversed, outside the box. We've been in a rut. I've been allowing it. Well, I'm not allowing it anymore. I've been going along this way, trudging along. No, we're doing something different now because I really can't. I can't tolerate this. Again, rock in a hard place. It's choosing, and you might say, okay, well, you know what? You won't stop doing what you're doing, so I'm going to start. I'm doing it myself. It's like, okay, you won't stop, so I'll go to Al-Anon. You won't stop, so I'll go. You won't go into therapy? That's fine. I will. Okay? Me and the kids are going to go. You stay home and do what you got to do. But it is recognizing the fact that, I have to make a change. And maybe you can't change the person you're with, but you can change. Now, this does feel very personal, but it also could be work because I'm looking at a coin card here. So it may very well be that, your job is making you depressed. That's where the depression's coming in, or I can't, this is toxic, this is bad. I can't afford to quit my job right now, but I can make changes. And again, therapy, even in a work situation, a work environment, sometimes just having somebody who's not unbiased opinions are really nice. Someone doesn't know you, who's not afraid to hurt your feelings, to sit there and say, okay, I'll take a look at the situation. Here's how I'm seeing it. From an outsider looking in, here's how I appraise it, but it really is Sag going, okay, this may not be working for me here. Whether it's work or home, this isn't working, and I can't. And Sag can't. Man, Sag just wants to be free and let's all get along and have an adventure, go travel, let's learn new things, do new things. Sag is all about philosophy and higher thought and higher education and spirituality and petty shit just weighs them down and they don't do well with it. I always say Gemini, Sagittarius, Aquarius, they don't do well with fences and walls and rules and shackles, and no, that is not their thing. They want freedom, they want opportunity, they want friendship, they want conversation. They're the wrong choice. If you're jealous, if you're the kind of person who wants your person next to you on that couch every night, don't do that. Don't do Aquarius, Gemini, or Sagittarius. Don't do that to them. It's mean. And that's not how they roll. If you like to travel, though, if you like to see new things, experience new things, if you like to talk about new things, if you're interested in the world at large, and that's where you want to go. You want to go with those three. All right. All right. So Capricorn, Queen of Coins reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, King of Cups, Four of Cups, Six of Cups, and the Knight of Cups reversed. So how do I read that? I'm so sorry. I want to look at this from Jody. She's asking me, could the cards for Sag be something not relationship? Yeah, it could be work related. Jody, it could be like a work situation where there's a toxic aspect to it and you just can't do it anymore. But you can't afford to lose your paycheck. Hey, Elizabeth, how are you? I was talking about your daughter earlier. Yeah, so that it could be. It could be a work thing, but it's really saying this isn't working anymore. This isn't good for me, and I need to do something different. Right? All right. Well, the Queen of Coins reverse is very focused on money. Very, very focused on money. Ace of Swords reversed, and the King of Cups upright, Four of Cups, Six of Cups, Knight of Cups reversed. Okay, for one thing, it almost looks like somebody who needs to take a step back and go home for some reason. There might be something calling them. There's a sense of duty or responsibility here. Not sure how to handle it, but there's that aspect of it. You also may need to be stepping in, reaching here to give some financial advice. There's always that possibility too. Again, it's home based. And it could be also to say someone is spending too much money or saving for a vacation. There's that too. Eight of Coins. But I really want to think it might be, Capricorn, that you have someone, a young person, Knight of Cups reversed, who's not working, who's not contributing, doesn't know what they want to do, not sure what they're doing. And it's like, you know what? You're not going to go to school, you're going to go to work. Okay? Nobody lives for free. This idea of, if you're not going to, and the idea too, if you want to go away to college, you're going to work. You better start earning some money. It is this idea of Capricorn holding others accountable and responsible in terms of money. Capricorn doesn't always have a lot of patience with wifty behavior. What are you doing? Make a plan. I'll help you with a plan, but you don't. They don't tend to really appreciate. And there's a kindness here. It's not that anyone's being, but it's like this is bottom line stuff. And that's how I really read these cards. Is like if you want this, then you got to do that. And I'm going to say there might be a young person who's not getting that. Could be a young person at work. It doesn't be like you're a young person, but it could be somebody you're working with who's not understanding the concept of you're being paid to do a job here. Okay, and that's Capricorn will be right there on that. You need to be on time. You need to be professional. Put your phone away. Get the job done. If it's at home, it could be someone who's like, hey, you know what? You want to take a gap year? That's fine. You better plan on working through your gap year. Figuring it out during your gap year. But that's what this is about. It's about people being held responsible. That's how I read these cards. Not being mean. It does feel like it might be more home than work related, but it could be work. But it is Capricorn holding people accountable. Okay? In Florida. Okay. All right. Are you saying you're in Florida, Elizabeth? All right. Capricorn. Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, we see the first card is the Tower reversed. Ugh. All right, the Empress. The Three of Cups. The Four of Coins. The Queen of Wands reversed. And the Hermit reversed. How do I read these cards? Well, the Tower reversed is chaotic changes. Sometimes chaotic endings, but it's more of a chaotic change. The Empress and the Three of Cups, relationship, it's love. Not sure what to do about money. Workaholic. Queen of Wands reversed, again, that workaholic energy. And the need to be alone, pushing people away. I got to be alone. It really could be as simple as Aquarius is saying, look, I can't spend as much time with you as I'd like to. I have projects to have to work. There's no getting around it. It could be somebody asking Aquarius to go on vacation or spend time with, and Aquarius is saying, look, I would love to do that, care for you, but I have to work right now. I'm working at, sometimes with the Hermit here, it's your own business. But saying, look, I don't have time. I can't do this with you right now. It really is about autonomy. And I'm going to say for Aquarius, it's balancing. It's balancing relationship and career and money. And you may be getting an ultimatum. And what did I say about Aquarius earlier? You don't ultimatum an Aquarius. Aquarius, you might be hearing, if you can't spend more time with me, then let's just break up. And it's like not what Aquarius wants, or maybe it is what Aquarius wants. I don't know. It just could be going either way here. There is certain love and affection, but it's like I have responsibilities. Okay, like Capricorn, we have that similarity. They're conjunct signs where Capricorn is saying, okay, you've got responsibilities. Let's hop on it. Aquarius is saying, yeah, I got responsibilities, and I have to hop on them. I have to do this, and I can't just take time off to let's say go on that big vacation, or all the things you want to do right now. Give me some time, but I can't do it right now. It also could be a seasonal thing where some jobs are seasonal. If you're an accountant right now, you're probably up to your ears at work. If you're a landscaper, if this is where you start getting really busy, and this is where it's like really busy. Landscapers, used to be anybody in the wedding industry or photographer. This is where we just all start picking up the restaurant business, everything. And it might be like, okay, we can't do what we were going to do. We can't spend so much time together because there's this work coming up. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing. That balance is just, and it could be someone saying, well, if you can't spend time with me, if this is how it is, maybe not. I don't know. I'm going to throw one more card just to get clarity on that situation. The Ten of Swords. What clarity? Sorry. Hey Donna, how are you? Oh, you're in Florida. Okay, Elizabeth. I'm sorry. Bet you're warmer than I am. Yeah, this is kind of like do or die with Aquarius. This is like, okay. But I mean, it's career stuff. I mean, there's times when you just got to really put the time and the money in to make the money. This is when you make your money. So if someone is saying to you, I want to go on a 2-week vacation, as you're getting ready to start, I can't go now. This is our busiest time. This is my busiest time. And it could be, if someone can't understand that, then that might be the end of the relationship. Okay. And Pisces. Okay, Pisces. What do I have here? Got the Ten of Wands reversed. Got the Page of Coins and the Sun. Got the Ten of Coins reversed. The Seven of Coins reversed. And the Emperor. So what do I see? The Ten of Wands reversed is the straw that broke the camel's back. That is what the Ten of Wands reversed means. Page of Coins and the Sun, that's money and financial success. Oh boy, Ten of Coins reversed, it's real estate delays, real estate money not coming through, real estate not being worth what you hoped it would be in terms of refinancing or purchase or selling. We see the Seven of Coins reversed, which I know I need to do financially, and the Emperor. So Pisces, if you were thinking of buying a home, investing in real estate, There is some sort of business connotation with that. There's you may need to be going about a different way of getting a mortgage, say. It can also be saying, okay, I want to do the work now. We need to get this done now. We need to get the house on the market now. Get it ready now. And it could very well be that because we're dealing with a bubble here in Connecticut and the tri-state where it's not going to last forever. If you are going to sell your house and make money, now's the time to do it. It also, because it's reversed, could be saying I want to move, but I'm going to wait till that bubble bursts because I'm not going to buy high on the market. It says I'm not going to get the money out of the house. So it's making that decision to say delay the purchase, delay moving, or delay it. Regardless of how that goes, with the Seven of Coins reversed, it's how do I best invest my money? How do I make money on this deal? With the Emperor here, it's looking at it from a business. There's no emotion here. And I'll give you some advice from someone who has bought and sold 7 houses, who has flipped homes. You need to not be emotionally attached to a piece of real estate unless it is a family home or someone in your family built it. But when you're looking at homes to buy, you need to please leave your emotions out of it. You will make bad decisions if you buy a house based on emotion and not on logic and reason. Because too many people buy houses they love that need way too much work, that are way overpriced, that I'll make it work, or I can trust me. Those little things, it's like relationships. Those little things you thought you could just live with, as the years roll on, you can't. They are deal breakers. So if you thought you could put up with a busy street, say, or you thought I'm not having kids for a few years, doesn't matter, the school system is terrible. Well, fast forward, and all of a sudden now you care about the school system. And if you bought the market was high, you might get that money out. So this is about, seriously, it's about real estate. This is about finances. 10 of Coins reversed. If you're thinking of adding on to your house or building into your house, or you're like, I'm going to wait on that a little bit, but there's success all over this. The Sun is a great card. The money will be there. If you're looking to get a mortgage, you might get a little creative to find a way to get that mortgage. Lose the PMI, that kind of thing. This is all about real estate. But it's the straw that broke the camel's back. This is like, I want to do this, and this is how we have to do it. It's time to make a decision now, which it's okay. But this is all wands and money and business and signing contracts and legal stuff, and there it is. Okay. So I don't care if you're thinking of moving your apartment, or if you're thinking of investing in a home or whatever. Again, just take a breath. It's all about the timing, and in this case, it's about getting creative in how you're going to raise funds and investing wisely. All right. So that's it. I hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone gets rest. We all need rest in these uncertain times. I'm going to take my own advice and get to bed early tonight. And for once, I don't have early morning readings at the shop. Speaking of readings, I do have 3 readers in the shop tomorrow. I have Teresa doing Pet Psychic, Pet Intuitive, Animal Intuitive, as well as Tarot. I have Pina, who's an Angel Oracle and Medium. And I have Andrea, who is booked solid, guys. And in fact, she had a cancellation that was filled like that. So she is booked solid. If you guys want Andrea, you got to let me know within a week of me putting the newsletter out, because she books up really fast. She comes in from Boston, and she's there once a month, and people tend to look for blocks of time from her. They tend to want hour blocks, and so she books up pretty quick. All right, and there we go, Orlando. So I hope everybody's good. I hope everyone's behaving themselves. I think you are. It looks like you are. I think our radar is up. I think our bullshit radar is up. You're welcome, Pam. I think we're those of us who are suspicious by nature. Have a good weekend, Dan. Are looking with a jaundiced eye at our government and the media and all the systems in play, you know? And that's okay. It's good to be a healthy skeptic. It's good to do that, I think, in my opinion. So everyone, get some sleep, behave yourselves, and I will see you next week, okay? Thank you. Bye.